I have once been like you. I used to hear that there's power in vision, there's power in dreaming big, there's power in just thinking outside the box. But until I experienced it. So today I want to share with you the power of big vision or thinking big. There is great power, there is great strength in thinking big. And I would like to share it with you today. What separates us from another is never our tribe, it's never our gender, it's not our religion. Sometimes it's not the business we do, it's not our location, it's our dream. Our dream. The real world of a man is in his mind. And let that settle with you. When your real world is just where you're putting your leg, like in physically, you're going to do little in this life because what the eyes can see is limited. But what the mind, the foresight, that's the mind, can see is unlimited. So when you can see more of the visible, you are already at disadvantage. Look at it like the world is being controlled by people that has foresight, that have gone ahead and they have now brought something for us to be using in the time. So why do you think that big vision or having a vision or thinking big is a scam? I'm telling you, today I would like to show you the miracle of thinking big, and this will change your life. Big vision will do something in you, do something for you, do something through you. And this will automatically change your world completely. Completely. It will change your business, turn your family around, change your perspective towards life, and things begin to work for you in the right shape. So, patiently listen to this podcast, subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. I need you to subscribe. Now, let's go into the business. It's no longer it's no longer a fallacy that the greatest gift that God gave to you is your mind. It's your mind. Your mind controls everything, controls even your body. What we have around us, they are called mind control system. They are trying to control your mind. Anything that could control your mind is in charge, is in charge. So when you can get your mind at work to focus on the bigger thing, bigger perspective of life, little problem, little challenges won't hook you down, won't weigh you down, won't be a burden or a stumbling block to you. So let's dive down into the miracle of thinking big and having a big vision. I could remember one of my favorite story, Bible story, that's Joseph. At a young age, this young man had a big dream, had a big vision, and it looked as if he was at advantage, and while the rest sibling was at disadvantage. But not, if not because he shared his dream to the wrong people. That was why he could pass through those. Probably he went to be a slave, went to the prison, and but thank God that everything worked together for his good. So this young boy had a dream to become big. He saw himself on the throne, saw him people bowing down for him. And why? That's his future. He could grab something, and this man held it until achieve it. So he has gone ahead, and if you can go ahead, you're going to take the lead. So in the near future, this man later emerged. I mean, young Joseph emerged as a leader, and he was truly in charge. So what separated him was the vision he had at the little age. So now let me also give another example. I remember this old man, that's Abraham, also in the Bible. Abraham had no child, even at around 100 years old. He had no child. And God was telling him that you're going to be a father of many nations. but he will find it hard to comprehend. But for God to expand his vision, God has to take him out and say, look at the sky. Can you count the number of the sky? He said, no. But all that means was God is trying to expand his mind, expand his capacity to receive what is coming. Because once you can have big vision, there are some things you cannot accept. There are some duties, there are some responsibilities that cannot come to you. There's some result that cannot come from you. It's not a miracle. You can't just produce such a result. So our mind needs to be expanded. Your vision should not be the size of your house, should not be the size of a problem, should not be the size of a nation, should not be confined to the size or to the tragedy you are currently at. Yes, that's why they said a poor man is not a man without cash. Is a man that cannot think. Is a man that cannot really use his mind. You can be broke, but don't be poor. You can be broke means at that moment your value has not been converted to money, either cash or kind or whatever. But being poor is a state of being. Having a big vision is also a state of being that you can automatically transform yourself to be after the end of this podcast. So now let's dive down. Now, one of the advantage of big vision is that it put problem into perspective. There are some problems that are not big. It's just because you are thinking small. It's because of the level of your mind. Some problems are not really big. Shouldn't really weigh you down. But the level of your thinking, of your dream, will really shows if the problem should be big or small. Are you getting me? So now look at someone that is traveling outside the country. The situation, he won't even see a problem of where he is. He's trying to imagine something greater. He's not looking at his current because he's thinking beyond his environment. That's not his problem, that's not his limitation now. Our problem can be put into perspective once we just get our thinking, our vision right. Also, secondly, big vision helps you to recognize your priority and put them in order and allow you to stop wasting time on things that does not matter. So big vision helps you to recognize the priorities of your life. Some things won't bother you. Some things you won't waste your time on cheap and little things. You won't waste your time on things that are energy sapping, that doesn't contribute to where your destination, that doesn't add to your development, that doesn't contribute to your purpose and fulfillment in life. When you have a big vision, you things are being prioritized. So the bigger the vision, the higher you see, or you see those irrelevant things that just want to take your time. So secondly, okay, thirdly now is a big vision draws you closer to God because you need to trust Him and make you need to trust Him and make it come to reality. You know that sometimes when you have a big vision, it gives you a sense to have faith in God and hope because you don't even know how this will come to be. Wow. Said one day I will see myself as the CEO or as a company that will be in the sixth continent of the world. And you are just in a room, you're just having a small shop, just having one grocery store. But I submit to you, every store that are now in every part of the nations or in all other continents, I mean, doing business at a global scale, are we are once in a smaller room. The young shall grow, everyone grew, but it was a step of faith. They keep on moving, one step at a time. But even when you are at the lowest state, at the humble beginning, you still have a foresight seeing those visions of you flying across the nations and having things to do in different parts of the world. It's by faith. So that makes you trust in God. It makes you depend on God that this doesn't belong to me. This is beyond my strength. The life I am was not given, is not just my own. It belongs to God. So you have to have faith in God. So a big vision draws you to like-minded people. Yes, big vision draws you to like-minded people. Do you know most times when you see people connecting to one another, is their vision. Like currently now, people around me are people with big vision. Big vision automatically like sieve out your relationship. People that talk so low, people that doesn't really make sense to where you're going to, you find it hard for you to connect and continue with them. You cannot, it's a programming that is already happened to you that just makes you disregard them to stay longer with them. No, you don't honor them, but you cannot really stay longer with them. So that is what big vision will do. It will connect you to like-minded. When you see the rich people that they are always within their class, it's not because they tend to form class. They are class of big-minded people. So even at your lowest state, there are people that are having a big minded, that are having a big dream of achieving something, of doing something at the global scale. You will get more attracted and connected to them. So why not have a big dream today? It's so amazing to be a man of big vision. Also, a big vision will force you to collaborate because you cannot do it on your own. Yes, and you can't just become great. You need collaboration. You need to connect with people. You need to meet people. You need people that are even doing something ahead of it, that have gone ahead of it. You need people. You need a team. Big vision makes you form a team. Why do you think companies have board members, have team, have they either have board of trustees and then management staff? It's because what they have in mind, what they want to accomplish, cannot be done by just one leader. If more so, you can learn from Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was someone that came to the world. He had a mission to die for humanity, but he still has to gather 12 disciples. He has friends that he has to collaborate with to make his journey easier, to make some problem a stepping stone. So there will be need for you to collaborate. There will need for you to connect and build team, strong team that will make you drive the vision faster and achieve it with less stress. So also a big vision awaken the giant in you because it will definitely place a high demand on you. So it helps you unleash your potential in a phenomenal way. I come again, a big vision awakens the giant in you because it will definitely place an high demand on you. Yes, you have a big vision. I'm telling you, your potentials that you don't even know that are there, they, 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 are, they are set in motion from potential to kinetic. Your brain is working. It's working. You are looking for solution. You are looking for a means out. You are looking for how this problem can be solved. You are looking for how this thing can be sorted out. You see yourself, you're always awake, trying to research. How can this thing work? How is this thing done? How can we make this work? You're trying to research all other companies, all other people, all other great men, successful men in your sphere or in other sphere just to learn. So you find yourself you're having, if you sleep like 8 hours, you sleep like 4, 5 hours, 3 hours if possible, because it's awakening the potentials in you. They are ready to work, they are ready to launch out. So that is what a benefit of big dream, your big vision. It will activate your time waster. It detectors. It will detect them. It will be detecting the time waster. What is taking your time? What are those things that are taking your time? So it will be a time waster detector. So you find it that you can easily save time for and save your energy for the best things you have set and focus to do. Also, a big vision exposes small minds around you. It exposes every other minds around you. We see some people just want to drag you back. They want to drag with their comments. Are you not doing too much? Are you not, what are you, what, their words are energy sapping, they are exhausting. They don't want, that you are doing too much. They want you to do the normal thing, follow the normal trend. And you automatically see them and you stay away from them. So a big vision gives you direction in life. It gives you direction. It gives you direction. It gives you focus. Your vision might be so small that it will mix up with the circumstances of life. It will model up with the problems because the problem might be bigger than the vision. But when you have a big vision, your problem will always be smaller than the vision. The vision is always bigger. It's always in a magnified lens. And it will make you focus more, give you direction on the vision, not the problem, not any other thing that might be a distraction around you. So a big vision gives you the life of meaning and purpose. I'm telling you that your vision must be big enough that you find a reason, you have a reason to live. Like you want to die, but not because of anything, but because you see that there's still something big I need to achieve. What I've done in the past is mean nothing. It's a what nothing. It's as if I have not really made any notable impact. Your vision is as big as that's the meaning of your life. That's the essence of your living. So it gives you direction, it gives you purpose, it gives you a sense of living. So a big vision gives you a reason to grow. Why we have to grow? Why you have to wake up to study? Why you have to wake up to develop yourself? Why you have to just do go for extra training, extra courses, extra mile in whatever field you are? It's because of the vision. You can't just achieve it within the level of your mind right now. You can't achieve it with the level of the knowledge you have. You need a bigger knowledge, you need a higher level of understanding, higher level of creativity to back the vision you have, to see it come to being. So a big vision keeps your growth on a steady pace. Every day you wake up to grow, you wake up to develop yourself, you wake up to pray. So the development is all around spiritual, mental, physical development. You want to just grow. If your vision is small, if your vision is small, why get a mentor? Why spend time doing other things that people want to do? So to make it to go and get a mentor, get a someone that have gone ahead of you, and you see yourself pursuing for knowledge, pursuing for wisdom, and that is what it's going to yield the results you're going to see in the nearest future. So a big vision gives you a reason to lead. Yes, the reason for you to lead is your big vision. What separates a leader from a follower is their vision. Most followers have little vision. They are just going for paycheck. Okay, let me just earn my salary. Let them give me what I want. But a leader has the bigger picture. He's seeing beyond the pay. He's seeing where will this company get to. How are you going to go from earning $1,000, $10,000 to $200,000 to $1,000,000 yearly, or depending on the vision of the company? So it makes you lead. Big vision is the hallmark of leadership. When the vision is so small, you cannot lead. Most people that are leading our nations, probably in the blacks, I mean Africa, that are leading the nations are wrongly or the state, is because they lack no vision. They have no vision. Visionless people will do a little thing with abundance of resources, with abundance of funds, with abundance of human resources. They will still do nothing. They will still do less than nothing because there is lack of vision. They have no purpose because that's what the purpose is. So they just squander, they corrupt, they embezzle, and all they see is themselves. They are the biggest thing in the picture. So I submit to you that you need to have a big dream. You need to have a big vision for your life. If you're a businessman, 10x your vision about the company. If you're a pastor, 10x your dream. If you're a student, 10x your dream again. You can dream bigger. You can achieve something bigger. You can aim higher because you cannot be stopped. He said the greatest prison is a psychological prison. So you can be in a room listening to me. You can just be anywhere listening to me right now. But the vision is just outrageous. It's just wide. Just in one dream, just in one room. You see someone in the prison right now. I'm talking to you. You will soon be a leader of a big company. I mean, that person might be in the prison right now. So you might be captured in a location, but your location should not capture your mind. You might be in a corrupt company, but might be in a low or a low class environment or nation, but that is not your reality. The reality is in our mind. I challenge you to dream big, have a big vision, be ready to do something significant in your life and to humanity, and you are going to see yourself living a fulfilled life. So stay blessed and be the best. Subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.